What's up, boys? MVP here. I've got another free play for you for the NBA playoffs on Wednesday, May 8th, playoff games. First, though, a quick recap of last night, and congrats to everyone that cashed on this one. Horford had 2 quick assists in the first quarter, and then I don't know when he cashed exactly, but he covered with 3 assists sometime either in the second or third quarter, and then finished with 4 by the time the game was over. That was an easy read there. And then we took the under on Jarrett Allen's PRA. The guy is so banged up. It was a no-brainer lock. Unfortunately, though, he was so banged up, he was ruled out and didn't even play. So that play is going to be voided. And then, guys, as you know, I had the third leg of this blocked last night on the free play and teased you guys with it to get into the VIP. Well, unfortunately, that ended up backfiring on me. So screw Garland. I don't even want to talk about this one, honestly. He's banned for me now for the rest of the playoffs. He finished at 14. The line was 15.5, so he missed. But since it wasn't part of my free play, most of you guys cashed on the on these picks. And for all of those that didn't, I apologize. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme, guys. It is a long-term hustle, and sometimes that's just the way it goes. You got to stick to the process. Don't get complacent. Don't get greedy when you're hot. Don't start chasing when you're down. Stick to the process. And since we have been so hot lately, though, guys, I am loving all the DMs and texts and comments, all that stuff. Everyone's telling me how much they're up since they started tailing my picks. My boy Dylan right here, he says he's up over 1K in under the past 48 hours. Hell yeah, bro. I love that stuff. Keep crushing it, boys. And then I was just DMing with another guy on Instagram a minute ago. He said he skipped his lunch a couple weeks ago and has been playing my picks since then and is up $500. He had $21 left in his account, and instead of spending that $21 on his lunch, he ended up playing it on my picks. And that's just crazy, man. It's crazy how like little tweaks in the universe can just change someone's course. And I mean, I know obviously in the grand scheme of things, $500 right now isn't life changing or anything. I'm not saying it is, but I mean, he could have easily, right, just not looked at his phone in that moment, or the algorithm on YouTube could have easily not pushed my video to him, or he could have just said, screw it, I'm not giving up my lunch for this random YouTuber's picks, and he'd be $500 poorer. Instead, he's $500 richer, and that's just awesome, man. And I know I'm going off topic here, but life's crazy sometimes, and right now would also be an excellent time for me to go off and tell you all about how to get my VIP picks for free or for 50% off. But I got to make this video quick, so if you guys want my VIP picks, just make sure to read this banner above, read this banner below, and determine if you want in the VIP for free or for 50% off. Basically, it's just a matter of do you want another app or not. All right, boys, but let's get into our first pick. For our first pick, boys, we are going with Jalen Brunson under 36.5 PRA. And guys, I am the Jalen Brunson whisperer. We are 11-1 on our last 12 Brunson plays. And I really hate that we're 11-1. We should be 12-0 if it weren't for that crazy overtime game. This is the second highest points line for an NBA player this entire season. Okay, Brunson is 16-4 on the under at home without Julius Randle so far this season. And I know a lot of you guys hate that I'm taking the under on Brunson, but just deal with it. My only concern, I know that of those 4 games that he went over, 3 of them were against the Pacers. I know. Okay. But the other side of this is that the Pacers have to start doubling Brunson if they're going to win this series. I know he is far better than any other guard defender on Indiana that they will likely adjust to. He only had 22 points heading into the fourth quarter in game 1 before the Pacers defense just straight imploded. No matter who it is, though, if we have a 36.5 line for any NBA player, there is just no choice but to take the under on it. So, guys, we're taking Jalen Brunson under 36.5 points. Next, we're going Miles McBride over 7.5 PRA. Guys, Mitchell Robinson is out. That means that New York's going to need Precious to slot into that backup center slot. This is going to leave McBride to essentially back up Brunson, Devo, Hart, OG. Deuce has only played 9 and 11 minutes in his past 2 games. Despite that, though, he had a massive role in the games prior. Thibs has showed that he's willing to expand the rotations a little by giving Precious the backup power forward minutes in the first half of the last game. Now Precious is going to be on and off with iHeart, so I think there's a good 15 to 25 minutes for Deuce to take on here. He's got a 74% hit rate with 12 to 24 minutes, and he's averaging 11 and a half in that time. He's got a 82% hit rate with 12 to 24 minutes at home and averaging 13 in that time. And while he used to be a catch and shoot type of player in the regular season, he has really started to drive and take pull-ups in the first round, which is something the Pacers are terrible against. He loves to push the pace. This matchup is really a perfect fit for that. So I love the spot as a buy low for him. His points lines were 9.5 a game prior. So now with, the shortened rotation, a larger need for the defense with the absence of Robinson, this is a great bounce back spot. So we're going Miles McBride over 7.5 PRA. All right, boys. And since these guys are both on the Knicks, we need to pair it with someone not on the Knicks in order to qualify this slip for submission. So we're just taking a super high probability bet here with a low payout, and we're going CJ Abrams to not record a stolen base. All right, boys. These are your picks. Lock them in. And guys, make sure to get in the VIP if you're not already. Start building that bankroll, start leveling up. It's the freaking NBA playoffs. This is like one of the best times to, be in the VIP because all these guys are going 100 every game. We have all this data from the regular season. There's so many fewer variables because guys aren't resting, because guys are going 100. So if you're not in the VIP, it's literally free. If not, you can get, if you don't want another app, you can get it for 50% off. So I don't know what the reasoning is. We've been absolutely crushing it. There's a ton of ball left. And so if you want to get one of these apps to get in the VIP, all you have to do is download any of them. I recommend Sleeper or Better as my first 2 options. It's code MVP for Sleeper and all these apps. It's code FFMVP for Better and all these apps. You only need to deposit $10 on Sleeper. You only need to deposit $5 on Better. And then if you do that, just send me a screenshot once you do to my cell phone, 917-765-5445, or you can send it to my Instagram at Fantasy League MVP, and I'll get you onboarded into the VIP right away. I'll send you the rest of my picks. And yeah, baby, let's keep cashing. So anyway, I'm signing off. These are your picks for today. Good luck with your bets, boys. I'll see you in the next video.